Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the PAHS Spring Choral Concert titled Songs of Love. Tonight will feature all four of our vocal ensembles, and we're just going to kick it right off. So I'm going to pass our program notes off to Jay McFalls to get started. She's there. She's
Thank you. Arise My Love, composed by Joan Shimko, is adapted from Song of Solomon and the traditional hymn At the River, while Shimko has also composed several contemporary pieces for dance and musical theater. Arise My Love is a dramatic piece that emphasizes the highs and lows of love and passion. The piece is written in the key of F major and is written in compound meter, switching between 6/8 and 9/8 time. Its difficult rhythms make it a high-level piece of work that demonstrates the ability of the choir, conductor, and accompanist to work together in perfect unity. Arise My Love sends a message of hope and love to its listeners, showing that passion will always prevail.
We Sing of Love by J. Reese Norris is a piece that introduces the theme of unconditional love from the biblical text Song of Solomon. This piece features voices in 2 and 3 parts, as well as piano and cello. The text reflects on how God's love for his children is strong and unyielding. The meter is complicated, changing between 2, 4, and 6 beats. Norris's purpose for this song was to paint an image of the heavens and how angels would sound when singing their praises.
While Ella's tuning up, I just have to give a huge shout out to her because our original cellist dipped out and she decided to take it upon herself to learn the cello solo today. So can you please give Ella a premature but very well-deserved round of applause. We're gonna get tuned up and then we'll get started. Thank you.
Rumor has it, Someone Like You is a mashup taken from the hit TV series Glee. The mashup is comprised of songs written and performed by award-winning artist Adele, making it a contemporary piece. Cleverly combining two of Adele's greatest hits, the piece serves as an ode to her successes in the music industry. The piece features multiple soloists, as well as sectional solos intertwined with layered harmonies. With several changing melodies, the piece allows each section to shine. She ain't real. She ain't gonna be able to love you like I will. She is a stranger. You and I have history, or don't you remember? Now sure, she's got it all, but baby, is that really what you want?
Sweetheart of the Sun. So just a selfish, shameless plug for this concert. A lot of these songs that I gave the students this year, songs of love, are actually songs that I sang in high school that meant a lot to me, and I wanted to bestow some of my favorites onto these amazing students. And Sweetheart of the Sun is one of my favorites that I did in my high school vocal ensemble. So a little bit about the piece. Sweetheart of the Sun is composed by Eric William Barnum, and it tells the story of Ruth. However, it's from the perspective of Boaz when he first sees Ruth gathering grain in his fields and that instant moment of falling in love. So the text and the chords start simple and then they gain in complexity. This piece is very difficult. And it's really reflective of, that very first moment when you realize you're in love with someone. So we hope as they sing it for you tonight, you can reflect on this intimate and beautiful moment when you first felt love. Our next piece for you is Imagine by John Lennon. So this particular group, we sang this piece 1,005 times this year, but we started off our year singing this for the International Peace Movement in Westchester. So at the courthouse steps, we did that, was that September? October, maybe? I think it was September, sometime in fall. But I thought it very fitting for Songs of Love in that imagine a world where there's no hate, there's no war. We just appreciate life as is, and that's what the privilege I get to do with these students right here. Every Thursday morning we have rehearsal, or late after school Mondays when we eat dinner too, but enjoy.
Your bad romance. Ra 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 ah ah. She's got a ga 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 ooh la la. Show
call me a poker face. I wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please. Fold a letter, hit me, raise it, baby, stay with me. Love game, intuition, play the cards, his spades a start. And after he's been hooked up, play the one that's on his heart. Whoa, whoa, oh, 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 I'll get him hot, show him what I got. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, I'll get him hot, show him what I got. Can't read my, no, he can't read my poker face. She's got me like nobody. Can't read my, no, he can't read my poker face. Now she's got me like nobody. Poker face, poker face, poker face. I want your ugly, I want your disease. I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. I want your love and I want your revenge. I want your love. I don't wanna be friends. Je te l'amour et je te au revoir. Je te l'amour. I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. I don't wanna be friends. Want your bad romance. Bad romance. Want your bad romance. Want your caught in your bad romance. Want your bad romance. Give me your romance. Want your bad romance. Want your love.
Thank you very much. If you couldn't tell, that was Bad Romance and a mashup with Poker Face by the one and only Lady Gaga. This is Vocal Fusion, the a cappella group of the Phoenixville High School. I am Alex Seaman. This is...
I am Nadia Dado.
And we are the leaders of the group. We're going to go down the line and say our names and our grade. So I'm Alex Seaman, and I am a senior.
I'm Gus Hovey, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Nadia Dado. I'm also a senior.
I'm Talia Rosenfeld. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Michael Brignola, and I'm in 10th grade.
I'm Alex Bloom. I'm a freshman.
I'm Jay McFalls, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Elise Pham. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Ava George, and I'm a freshman.
Very good. As you know, this concert is full with songs of love. In this group, it means something a little bit different for us. Maybe it's a lack of love. So our second song is going to be Love Sung by Sarah Bareilles. Ooh, sorry.
Head underwater, and they tell me to breathe easy for a while. But breathing gets harder, even I know that. Made room for me, it's too soon to see if I'm happy in your hands. I'm unusually hard to hold on to. Blank stares at blank pages, no easy way to say this. You mean well, but you make this hard on me. I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you ask for it, cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to say. If all you have is leaving, I'ma need a better reason to write you a love song today.
I learned the hard way that that they all say things you wanna hear. My heavy heart sinks deep down under you, and your twisted words, your help just hurts. You are not who I thought you were. Hello to high and dry. Convince me to please you. Anything that I need this to. I'm trying to let you hear me as I am.
I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you asked for it, cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, cause you tell me it's made you break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay. If all you have is leaving, I'ma need a better reason to write you a love song today. Promise me that you'll leave the light on to help me see with daylight my guide gone. 'Cause I believe there's a way you can love me, because I say I won't write you a love song, 'cause you asked for it, 'cause you need one. You see, I'm not gonna write you a love song, 'cause you tell me it's make or break in this. If you're on your way, I'm not gonna write you to stay. If all you have is leaving, I'ma need a better reason, babe. I walk the 7 seas when I believe that there's a reason to write you a love song today.
Thank you. Our final selection of the night will be by the one and only Taylor Swift. We will be singing Dear John. So when I found this arrangement, it was beautiful, I first thought, but I actually wasn't really too familiar with the song. So I did some researching, and I knew that it's pop culture knowledge that Taylor Swift and John Mayer, they had a very rocky relationship, and the ending was very messy and very public about it. So Dear John is obviously addressing him, but it's a double entendre in the line. A Dear John letter was a term in early 1900s in the U.S. A Dear John letter is what it was called. It was wives would send letters to their husbands in the military, telling them that they had found a new man and they had moved on from them. So she is fully aware of that reference, and I think it's a really cool coincidence that she dated a man named John and left him. So, yeah.
Were the nights when my days once revolved around you. Counting my footsteps, praying the floor won't fall through. Again, my mother accused me of losing my mind, but I swore I was fine. Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with the girl in the dress, cried the whole way home? I should have known.
Well, maybe it's me and my blind optimism to blame. Maybe it's you and your sick need to give love and take it away. And I look back in regret how I ignored when they said run as fast as you can, dear John. I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress cried the whole way home.
You are an expert at sorry and keeping lines blurry. Never impressed by the ace in your test. Well, I'm shining like fireworks over your sad, empty town. Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone. Don't you think I was too young to be messed with? The girl in the dress wrote you a song. I should have known.
Thank you all so much, and enjoy the rest of the concert. Thank you.
Okay, so our first selection as Phantom Singers is going to be a song called Wild Forces. So Jake Runstead, the composer, was born on May 20th in 1986 in Rockford, Illinois, and now he is based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. He is a world-renowned composer and conductor. Some of his most well-known works are, Please Stay, Wild Forces, Sing, Wearing the Sky. Wild Forces was written in 2015 and is the second movement of the larger work, The Hope of Loving. Wild Forces is based on a poem written by St. Francis of Assisi that was translated by Daniel Ladinsky. The song is a very fast-paced piece in 12/8 time signature, and it can be felt through lovely Miss Marie's piano part, non-stop accompaniment, you're going to hear it, with moving eighth notes throughout the entire piece. There are some unique musical elements, such as overtone singing in the tenor and bass line, as well as dissonant chords throughout all the parts.
Wild
I Choose Love by Mark A. Miller is a piece of commemorating those who prefer to choose kindness over conflict. The piece is made to sound somber and collective to support the feeling of showing kindness and compassion towards others even in times of intense strife. For instance, the melody is often sung in unison, and the loudest parts of the song are followed by beautiful harmonies. The piece was written as a sort of anthem in response to the hate and terror that modern events can place us in. The repeated and poetic nature of the lyrics add to the sense of unity emanating from the music. This piece does a wonderful job to inspire the listener to always remember to choose love.
Seasons of Love, written by Jonathan Larson, is a Broadway classic that has been arranged by Roger Emerson for a choral setting. The piece is from the musical Rent, the book, music, and lyrics all by Larson. The show is set in New York City at the height of the AIDS epidemic. Issues of homophobia, transphobia, and racism are addressed throughout the show. Larson tragically passed away before being able to see his work on the Broadway stage. His legacy lives forever in the arts community. The song Seasons of Love is in the key of F major, a key of simplicity, to let the audience focus on the lyrics and nothing else. The lyrics talk about how you can measure life in minutes, in seconds, in daylights, or midnights, but love is something that you cannot measure. Love is a feeling that is extremely special and shouldn't be taken for granted 1 second.
525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, and laughter and strife. 525,600 minutes. Do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of seasons of
Jenny is a contemporary choral piece that was composed in 2018 by Nick Myers. This hauntingly beautiful piece explores the themes of love and loss. It is set at a slow tempo, which allows the listener to fully appreciate the intricate harmonies and delicate phrasing. The piece features a slow and melancholic tempo with a dynamic range from soft and gentle to loud and powerful. These lyrics paint a vivid picture of Jenny, describing her as a person, someone who brought joy and warmth to those around her. Despite the sadness of the themes of loss and nostalgia, Jenny is ultimately uplifting and hopeful, emphasizing the enduring power of memories and the resilience of the human spirit.
Dr. Yasay M. Barnwell, born February 28, 1946, is a poised African-American composer and vocalist, her accomplishments ranging from dance, choral pieces, video games, and film projects. Apart from her career as an esteemed composer, Dr. Barnwell has entwined her work into children's literary works, her first being the piece we are performing for you today, titled No Mirrors in My Nana's House. This piece features each voice part in their own unique way. The altos have the main melody, the basses serve as a form of percussion, all while the tenors and sopranos add harmony. No Mirrors in My Nana's House is a fast-paced repertoire with repetition to instill the meaning of self-love despite your color or upbringing. Barnwell highlights her own childhood raised by her Nana, who instilled in her the fundamentals of appreciating your own beauty through more than just your reflection.
No mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. And the beauty that I saw in everything, the beauty in everything was in her eyes, in her eyes. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. So I never knew that my nose was too flat, and I never knew that my skin was too black, and I never knew that my clothes didn't fit, and I never knew there were things that I missed, and the beauty in everything was in her eyes, in her eyes. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. And I was intrigued by the cracks in the walls. The dust of the sun looked like snow that would fall. The noise in the hallway was music to me. The trash and the rubbish would cushion my feet. And the beauty in everything was in her eyes, in her eyes. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. There were no mirrors in my Nana's house, no mirrors in my Nana's house. The world outside was a magical place. I only knew love and I didn't know hate. The beauty in everything was in her eyes, in her eyes. Child, look deep into my 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 eyes.
All right, this is the part of the program where we get to recognize our seniors and all the many things that we do here. So I'm going to call each of our seniors down. Please just step front here, and my helpful assistants to get all the many things. Thank you. All right, Adriana Moyer, step on down. You can give them a round of applause. Go right ahead. Alexander Seaman. Chloe Zach. Dara Bondi, Emma Martz, Estrella Ramirez Lopez, Hutchison Brecht, Jahan Awadi, Matthew Curran, Megan Schultz, Molly Proctor. I'll move up so you guys can pass those out. Nadia Dado, Paige Brophy, Sean Templeton, Sophia Scalar, and Tar Namani. Give them a huge round of applause to our 16 seniors. All right, we got a lot of thank yous and a lot of awards too, so bear with me. This is the long part of the program. Before I do all my thank yous to everybody else, you friends here, I am so beyond, I can't look at you when I talk to you because I'm gonna cry. I'm so proud of you, and we're so excited for the many, many adventures you're gonna go on as you pursue collegiate careers, pursue your musical careers, everything all above and in between. This level of concert repertoire is because of all the hard work you guys have done, and you've left a great legacy for these guys and big shoes for them to step into, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and we're just so proud. All right, I'm gonna say my many thank yous, then do our couple awards, so please give a huge round of applause to Miss Marie Anderson, our accompanist, who, without fail, plays the craziest music on the fly for me at any time. A huge thank you to the music department, Mr. Sean Lee, the director of the orchestra at the high school and middle school, Mr. Aaron Sobel, director of the bands here at the high school. Our Phantom TV and technology, please give Jesse Urkel a huge round of applause. He does so much for this district and needs all the recognition he deserves. And Joe Motzer back there too, who's for Phantom TV. All of our custodians, our amazing principals here at PAHS, our administration of all around, and every single one of you in these seats here. Parents, guardians, friends, neighbors, community, this is not possible without all of you, so thank you. I do want to acknowledge everybody in this room, because this year we did a lot. We did so much. So I just want to acknowledge the many things all of you students, whether you're a freshman to senior, we did this year. So we kicked off the year in the choral program. We went to the Choristers Fest at Messiah University, Westchester Peace Movement, Beatles Bread Basket over at Steel City. We baked a ton of cookies, we sold a ton of candles. You put on an awesome fall play, Peter and the Starcatcher. We even went caroling at the Senior Center. Vocal Fusion had their concert at the gym for the winter concert. You had a winter concert here. Emma Martz went to the Pennsylvania Music Educators District Chorus. Please give her a round of applause. We all sang and performed at Universal Studios in Florida. You put on an awesome musical, The Addams Family. We put on the first in a long time combined club coffee house. And right here, right now, we're gonna spring concert. Now this does not count the many other musical ensembles. Real quick, just raise your hand if you're in orchestra. Raise your hand if you're in band. Indoor, percussion and marching band, and marching band, all the things. And string ensemble, all the stuff. There's so many things they're involved in. Give them a huge round of applause as well. The many sports, clubs, classes, jobs, goes without saying, you guys are amazing. So thank you for taking the time out of your busy days to spend it with me. All right, and on to our awards. I have the amazing Miss Talia Rosenfeld here, being my awards lady. She's ready. All right. The Director's Award for Chorus honors the top leaders of middle school and high school students. This year's awards honors the leaders of our student-run a cappella group, Vocal Fusion. These students have gone above and beyond scheduling their rehearsals, securing their own gigs, creating new and challenging repertoire, getting a glimpse of what it means to become a music teacher, meaning know everything, and making this club a joyful weekly event for all involved and for all blessed to hear their singing early in the mornings. So, the 2023 Director's Award for Chorus goes to Alexander Seaman and Nadia Dado. Please give them a huge round of applause. Congratulations. All right, we got one more / 2 in 1. Oh, I know. The National School Choral Award is the highest honor for high school choral performers. It recognizes the dedication and musical achievement of our top choral students. This particular student has represented our choirs at the competitive level, has assisted in the creation of organizing our choral library, always demonstrates exemplary leadership no matter what ensemble they are involved in, and is such an excellent listener that they keep an active archive of all the crazy quotes that come out of my mouth. So, the 2023 National School Award goes to Miss Emma Martz. And I also want to recognize that Emma also gets our PMEA District Chorus Award recognition as well. So she gets double awards. Congratulations. All right, seniors, hang on to your flowers. We got one more song. Actually, I don't know where you're going to put them, but we'll figure it out.
What's this for?
Oh, that's for Emma, too.
Oh, Emma, come back.
All right, I'm going to pass it over to Lauren Curry, who's got our last program note. We have one more selection for you.
Okay, what's this for?
I don't know. Yeah, come on the piano for now. Sorry, I did not think that through. Where does this go? Back to the table.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lauren. We'll transition as we move.
I Carry Your Heart With Me is a musical adaptation of the stunning poem of the same title by Edward Estlin Cummings. Cummings was a talented romanticist who indulged himself in the world of arts in the early 20th century. It was set to music by Z. Randall Stroop, an experienced composer who is the director of choral studies at Rowan University. The original poem consists of enthralling language and romantic imagery, which is brought to life within the choral piece. The music successfully conveys the theme of love through overlapping parts and beautiful harmonies. This song is in D major and features a breathtaking solo by Elise Pham, which conveys the theme of love even stronger.
And that concludes our PAHS Spring, what is the year? 2023 concert. Thank you. Almost. Oh, almost. I always lie. Also, real quick, can we give another huge round of applause to Elise Pham and Ella Brenflick, our string soloists tonight, because they are just absolutely outstanding, and I'm very thankful for your talents that you shared with us tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, the obvious gift. No. Oh, never mind. One that looks like a present? No, he's not. Go back then. This is organized.
Mrs. Marie, these flowers are pretty cute.
Yeah.
I'm graciously accepting these flowers. Just kidding. These are for Miss James. She has done everything for us and has made my junior and senior year in the music department absolutely amazing. So yeah, thank you.